This video is to address a critical issue as it pertains to Anioma people and Nigerian politics. So I want you to share this video, tag all Anioma politicians, especially those you know who are opposed to Anioma state being created in the southeast. Please tag them because they need to listen to this. There is no doubt that the agitation for education of Anioma state has created two camps among the political class in Anioma. Interestingly, both camps are in support of Anioma state being created. However, one camp is against Anioma being created in the southeast zone, while the other camp is in support of it. Of a truth, those of you who have followed me, you know I am favorably aligned to the camp that is in support of Anioma being created in the southeast, because I think there is a solid argument behind that. And for me, there is no single Anioma person who can successfully deny his Igbo-ness. You see, you can deceive yourself, you can lie to yourself about who you are, but you can't lie to others who know you, who see you. Every Anioma person carries an Igbo identity. Every Anioma person carries an Igbo identity. Whether he acknowledges it or not, he carries an Igbo identity. And that identity reveals itself wherever he goes. Wherever he goes, that identity reveals himself. So that identity reveals itself wherever that Anioma man goes. Either your name will reveal your identity, your father's name will reveal your identity, your community name will reveal your identity, your mannerism will reveal your identity, your location will reveal your identity. Because the entire Delta North is classified as Igbo territory. The closest, the Urobo people, the Soko people, they know that the Obiaroko man is an Igbo man. The Soko know that the Kwale man who share the same local government with them is an Igbo man. Of course, Ika people, Enuani people, they cannot deny successfully their identity. Let's not lie about it. But then, politics, because it is politics that defines how successful you can be in anything. In terms of development, whether human capital development or infrastructure, politics is everything. So we cannot, in self-denial, ignore a vital aspect of our existence, which is politics. So every politician in Anioma land has to listen to me. Yes, I am glad that at a point in the political journey of Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, he came out to publicly acknowledge his Igbo identity. Of course, if you are watching this and you are not aware, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, then as a sitting governor of Delta State, granted interview which was reported on June 17, 2022. It was reported in the media, the traditional media, and of course the social media. It was reported where he acknowledged that he's an Igbo man. Having acknowledged that, politically, it is not sufficient to publicly acknowledge that you are an Igbo man. It is not sufficient. Because Nigerian politics at the national level is resting on a tripod. On a tripod. What are the tripod? What are the legs in the tripod? East, that is Igbo. West, Yoruba. North, Hausa Fulani. That is why, historically, the president or the prime minister that Nigeria has ever had, both civilian and military, they've always followed the tripod. From 1960, where you had the coalition government of Nnamdi Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa, to military regime where you had Agui Ironsi, and later go on Moritola, Obasanjo, to the Second Republic where you had Shehu Shagari, Alex Ekweme, to 84, where you had from January 1st, 1984, because the coup occurred December 31st, 1983. You had Muhammadu Buhari, you had Ibrahim Babangida, you had Shonekan, you had Sani Abacha, you had Abubakar, what is this his name? The man that handed over to Obasanjo in 1999. General Abdul Salam Abubakar. From Obasanjo to Yaradua. Jonathan, who came up, was just destiny. It was just destiny that brought Jonathan up. And of course, he could not, because he came from a minority group. He had to be swept away, and power returned to Buhari. And of course, this is Tinubu. So if you look at the history of Nigerian presidency, it has either been Hausa Fulani, Igbo, or Yoruba. So we in Anioma, we are culturally and linguistically, ancestrally Igbo, meaning that an Anioma man can validly aspire, and he will actualize the dream of becoming a Nigerian president. But on the ground of his Igbo-ness, on the ground of his Igbo-ness, and not just his Igbo-ness, on the ground that he comes from the southeast, on the ground that he comes from the southeast. Because if you look at the people I mentioned, Nnamdi Azikiwe, he came from the southeast. He came from Onitsha. Of course, Alese Kweme, of course, Aguiyi Ironsi, they all came from the southeast. So they didn't just come as Igbos, but they came as Igbos of the southeast. Ndị Anioma. Even though we are Igbos, are we currently in the southeast? No. And if you think it doesn't matter, let us look at what played out with Ifeanyi Okowa as vice president, or as presidential candidate of the PDP. Let's look at how it played out. When he came out to say, oh, I'm an Igbo man, did he get the support that he needed? No, he didn't get that support. Because why? He comes from an Igbo demography suffering from identity crisis. He comes from outside of the southeast. So when he came out to say, I'm an Igbo man, nobody took him politically serious. Politically, nobody took him serious. Nobody took him serious. So you, as an Anioma politician, it doesn't matter whether you come out to say, oh, I'm an Igbo man. So long as you are outside of the southeast, your Igbo-ness politically will be taken with a pinch of salt. With a pinch of salt. And the sad part is, even in the south, when an opportunity comes, you will not be considered as well, because the other ethnic minorities will see you as an Igbo man. And they will say, oh, wait until it gets to the southeast. It will not also get to you, because they will say, oh, giving it to this Igbo man from Anioma is giving it to the Igbo man in the east. So they will not allow that chance to get to you. When it gets to the east, to the southeast will also say, oh, giving it to an Igbo of south will be giving it to the south, denying southeast. So you see, as an Igbo politician, if you want to play politics at the federal level, at the national level, you are without a base. You are without a base. Because the south sees you as Igbo. Why the southeast see you as south. So you are just floating the same way Ifeanyi Okowa floated. But we can correct that now. We can correct that now by supporting the creation of Anioma State as a southeast state. Because that is the only thing that can remove that hindrance. That is the only solution that can take away that hindrance. It said we want to remain local champions playing politics within Delta and Anioma. But if you wish to aspire to play politics at the national level, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, you have experienced this. You know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are staunch followers of Ifeanyi Okowa, and you are intelligent, I'm not talking about the others. I'm not talking about the ordinary followers who don't know the dynamics of politics. Those who know the dynamics of politics know what I'm talking about. Therefore, I call on Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa and his followers who understand the politics of Nigeria to set aside their ego, and support the creation of Anioma state as a southeast state to make up southeast the sixth state. Our southeast brothers, our eastern brothers are supporting us. It is sad that the people in Okowa's camp, and by extension Okowa, is the one who is opposing that support. But as somebody, I expect Senator Okowa to be aligning with Senator Ned Nwoko. Set aside your pride, align with Senator Ned Nwoko and our southeast brothers, our eastern brothers, to ensure that Anioma is created and ceded to the southeast. That is the only way those of us from Anioma can aspire to play politics at the federal level. Because at a point we come, like Okowa experienced, he probably didn't expect that one day he will become a vice presidential candidate. The same way some of you opposing Anioma state creation being seated in the southeast, the same way you do not know now, tomorrow opportunity will come for you to become a presidential candidate. So it is not sufficient for us to say we are Igbos. Politically, we have to correct that. We have to extricate ourselves from that neither here nor there. Because as it is, we are politically neither here nor there. South ethnic minorities, the Jaws, the Shekiris, the Urhobos, the Calabaris, the whatever, the Akwa Ibomites, these spaces, the Edos, they will say the Anioma man is an Igbo man. He should wait for the southeast opportunity. The southeast, when opportunity comes for the southeast will rightly, they will be right to say it. They will rightly say, this our brother in the south. If we allow our opportunity that comes to the southeast to get to them, it means that it is the south that has taken over. So why don't you support us? Support the agitation for Anioma state to be created in the southeast, so that we will reunite with our brothers, so that when opportunity comes for Ndi Igbo, our brothers will not say we are south. They will know that we are southeast. Let us do this. Do it for posterity. Because Senator Okowa, for example, your daughter is a politician today. Will you be happy that when your daughter gets an opportunity to take the Igbo slot, she will be denied on the account that she belongs to the south? What have we benefited? What is the benefit that we are deriving politically? What is the benefit we are deriving as Anioma people by being in the south? Do you think that our ancestors who fought to join the eastern region, our ancestors like Dennis Osadebe, BICE Joma, Professor BICE Joma, and several others who fought who fought to have Anioma state, or who fought to have Anioma people reunite with our Eastern brothers, do you think they didn't know the political dynamics of Nigeria, how it affects the Anioma man? Dear Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, Your Excellency, sir, this video is to appeal to you. It is to appeal to you. Call your followers. Let everybody support the creation of Anioma state in the southeast. That is the only way we can solve the problem of neither here nor there. Because as it is, we the Anioma people, we are neither accepted fully in the south, nor are we accepted fully in the southeast. And Nigerian politics rests on a tripod. It is either you are an Igbo man, or you are a Yoruba man, or you are an Hausa man. Anything other than that will limit you to local politics, to politics within your states, within your senatorial zone, within your local government, and within your ward. What happens if your daughter, Senator Okowa, if your daughter gets the opportunity and she is denied because she is neither accepted in the south, nor is she accepted in the southeast? This is the time for us to correct such unfortunate position that we currently find ourselves as in the Anioma. After all, we are Igbos. There is no denying that. Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, you acknowledge that you are an Igbo man. Even without you acknowledging it, your name Ifeanyi Chukwu. Your name Ifeanyi clearly shows that you are an Igbo man. Just as my name Ofochi shows that I am an Igbo man. The same way Chinedu shows that Senator Ned is an Igbo man. So why should we continue to deny ourselves the opportunity? I have been in several meetings where our Eastern brothers, our Eastern stakeholders have agreed that Anioma should be created. Let Anioma people be created, excised from the south and added to the southeast. They have make that decision. They have made a decision and they are giving their support. Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, call your followers, tell them that you have experienced this firsthand. You have experienced this firsthand. It is not enough for you to claim that you are an Igbo man. Contrast your fortune when you contested as a vice president to Atiku. Compare it and contrast it to when Mr. Peter Obi contested as vice president to the same Atiku. Peter Obi won all Eastern states. He won all Eastern states for Atiku. But you could not even win Delta. You could not even win your local government. Because why? You are neither seen as a south person or a southeast person. You are just floating. If nobody tells you, if your followers don't tell you the truth, listen to the truth. You are neither here nor there. So our Eastern brothers will not give you their support, neither will our south neighbors give you their support. So why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? Go home. Go home to the southeast. Go home to the southeast where you belong, where you naturally belong. Because southeast is where you belong. It is where I belong. It is where the Anioma, it is where Anioma people belong. It is where Okowa people belong. It is where Eka people belong. It is where Aniocha people belong. It is where Oshimili people belong. Southeast is where we belong. We are Ndi Igbo. Igbo bofu. Igbo bofu. Our Southeast brothers, our Eastern brothers are waiting with open arms, ready to embrace us. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Everywhere I go to, the level of welcome I receive as a brother, not as a stranger, not as a neighbor. Our Eastern brothers are eagerly awaiting with warm embrace to welcome us home. Let us go back home. Southeast is our home. Senator Dr. Okowa, your followers, and you, Southeast is our home. Let us stop opposing the creation of Anioma State in the Southeast. Please, please, let us set aside our pride. Remember, if for anything, do it for your daughter, whom you are currently grooming. It is your prayer that your daughter, that your children should be better than you. You have attained the level of governor. You have become a vice presidential candidate. So your prayer is for a day to come, an opportunity to come. There will be an opportunity for an Igbo man to produce a president. Either you or your daughter, or your son, or your grandson, or your granddaughter will take that opportunity and get the support that he or she needs. Because Ndi Igbo, they are ready to support us. They are ready to support Ndi Igbo. Maka Igbo bofu. Igbo bofu. Osanyicha bofu. Whether you be car person, you be Enuane, you be Ukwane, you be Ikwere, you be Ohafia, you be Obosi, you be Newi, you be Arochuku, you be Nsuka, you be listen, Igbo, whether you be Mbise, Igbo are ready to support you. But they cannot be calling you to come and you are running and you want them to continue to support you. No. No. Senator Dr. Okowa, please, I appeal to you and your supporters. Please let us stop opposing the creation of Anioma State in the Southeast. God bless you all.